Hey, what's up, everybody? Hope everyone had a great weekend. We're back with Monday Night Yoga. Monday Night Yoga. Yeah. All right, let's see. We're going to get started in just a minute. All right. All right, it is 5:30. We're going to go ahead and get started. Tonight, we're going to get started off on our butts. So just find a nice, comfortable seated position. Sit up nice and tall. If you like to sit with your back up against a wall or in a chair, you're more than welcome to do that too today. And then just close your eyes. And we're going to start this evening with a little bit of breath work. So we're going to take a deep breath in through our nose. Hold it. Slowly exhale. Force out the air through your mouth. So kind of like you're trying to blow out birthday candles or something. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Fill all the way up. Exhale, force the air through your lips until there's nothing left, kind of like you're squeezing a balloon. Like, you know those helium balloons, when you squeeze them, all the air, takes a minute to get all the way out. Same thing. So take an inhale through the nose. Exhale, force the air out through your mouth. And just move through this a couple more times. So inhaling all the way up, exhale, forcing the air out through your mouth. It's kind of getting to a nice rhythm. This helps bring our nervous system back to normal. So if you're ever feeling stressed, you can come back to your breath work here tonight, and hopefully that will lower some of your stress. Take a few more breaths in and out. Let's do two more. Last one. Good. Then sit up nice and tall. Inhale, lift your arms up over top. Exhale, twist over to the right. Inhale, lift back up through center. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, back up through center. This time, exhale, fold over your knees, kind of coming forward. Might feel really tight in the hips. Slowly begin to walk the hands back up through center. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist to the other side. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold forward over your legs. Maybe let the head drop this time. And slowly walk the hands back in. Good. This time, inhale, lift up. Exhale, plant your right hand on the ground. Take a side bend over to the right. So right elbow can bend slightly to make some extra room for this nice side stretch. Inhale, lift and lengthen up. Exhale, place the left hand on the mat, reach overhead with the right hand, side bend on the other side. Inhale, lift. Exhale, side bend to the right. Inhale, lift. Exhale, side bend to the left. Inhale, lift and lengthen up nice and tall. And exhale, bring your hands back down onto your thighs. Good. Flip over onto all fours. Coming onto hands and knees. Just make sure your hands are spread nice and fingers are spread nice and wide. Hands are under your shoulders. Knees are directly underneath the hips and hip distance wide. And then with your inhale, I want you to let the belly fall down, lift the tailbone up, and then slowly gaze up towards the sky for your cow pose. And on your natural exhale, tuck the tailbone under, arch the spine up, pressing it towards the ceiling for cat pose. Inhale for cow, and exhale cat. 2 more times, inhale for your cow, and exhale for your cat. 1 more, inhale, and exhale. Good. Come back to your neutral spine. Tuck the toes, press up and back into down dog. And here you can pedal out your feet if you need to. You can kind of move through a plank to down dog, or take any other kind of movement here that you like. And then begin to draw your heels down towards the mat. Really spiraling the elbows in towards your ears. Lifting the tailbone up. And bend your knees, look up at your hands. Slowly tiptoe the feet up to your hands. Coming into a forward fold. Inhale, find your halfway lift. Hands can be on thighs or they can be down on your shins. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise and reach all the way up. Stretch up nice and tall. Maybe take a little back bend here. And exhale, dive it down, forward fold. Inhale, find your halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands down, step it back, high to low plank. Inhale for your cobra. Exhale, sink it back, child's pose. Now in your child's pose, you can keep your arms outstretched above your head, or if you want to tuck them back toward your heels because your shoulder hurts, that's totally fine. Just find a comfortable spot for you. And you can take the knees a little wider if that feels better in the hips, or you can keep them nice and tucked in. Take 3 rounds of our focused breath like we did at the start of class here in your child's pose. And just notice how the ribs expand with each inhale and how they compact with each exhale. Remember, we're breathing in through the nose and forcing the exhalation out of the mouth. Take 1 more full round of breath here. Once you've emptied all of your breath out, come up onto all fours. Good. Step the right foot up to your right hand. Inhale, lift, low lunge. And exhale, twist over the knee. Low lunge with twist. Good. So you want your arms to be reaching towards the top and the back of your mat. Knees are stable here. If you need more stabilization in the lower body, you can widen the knees, and you can also pad that back knee if it's a little tender on the mat. You can use a blanket there. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, place the hands down, step back to on all fours. Left foot steps up to left hand. Inhale, lift, and lengthen up. Again, you can pad that back knee if you like. Exhale, twist over the knee. Good. Really stretch the arms here. Reach, reach, reach. Inhale, lift and lengthen up. Exhale, place the hands down. Step that foot back. Sink back, child's pose, just for a moment. And just know if at any point during class you need a break, you can always come back to your child's pose or any pose that you prefer. With your next inhale, tuck the toes, press up and back into a down dog. And bend the knees, look up at your hands. Jump, step, or hop up to the top of your mat. Inhale, find your halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise and reach all the way up. Stretch up nice and tall. And exhale, dive it back down, forward fold. Inhale, find your halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step it back, high to low plank, or chaturanga if you prefer. Inhale for up dog or cobra. Exhale, push it back, down dog. Good. Inhale, lift the right leg up towards the sky, three-legged dog. Bring that knee to nose through and step the foot through the hands. Plant the left hand down, open up the right arm towards the sky, dragonfly twist. And you can drop that back knee down if you need to as well. Exhale, bring both hands back to the mat. Tuck the back foot toes, step back, high plank. Drop down to low plank. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, lift the left leg up towards the sky. Step it through the hands. And open up dragonfly twist on the left. Again, you can drop that back knee down if you prefer, or you can stay here. Also, you can place a hand on a block. If that's really hard for you to reach all the way down, you can definitely use blocks for this. Bring both hands back down to frame that front foot. Step the left foot back to a high plank. Drop down to low plank. Inhale for cobra. Exhale, down dog. Push it back. Bend the knees, look up at the hands, jump, step, or hop up to the top. Inhale, find your half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise and reach all the way up. Exhale, hands come into heart center, sink down into a chair. For this chair, see how low you can go. Can you go all the way down here? Don't let your knees pass your toes. Stay here for 3, 2, 1. Forward fold, let that go. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise and reach all the way up. Exhale, sink down into your chair. Super low, one more time. Get that butt down there for 3, 2, 1. Forward fold, release. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise and reach all the way up. Interlacing the fingers over top, coming into that kind of trigger finger. Bring both feet together. Lengthen up through the top of the hands. Exhale, take a side bend to the right. Now this might not be a huge move. You might not be like all the way over here, but you want to just feel a nice pull. You don't want it to hurt. Just a nice pull. And keep the chest spun upright so you're not caving forward. Good. Inhale, back up through center. Exhale, side bend to the other side. And notice if one side is feeling a bit more open than the other. That tends to happen. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bend. See if you can go a little farther this time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bend. Inhale, lift. Exhale, let it fall down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. And from here, just slowly walk the feet out until you come out to a comfortable width for your wide-legged forward fold. So hands can go directly under the face, or you can place them on blocks. Really let the head, neck, and shoulders release down towards the ground. Take a deep breath in and out. And then kind of bend into one knee and then bend into the other knee. Kind of play around with it here. Maybe bend both knees at the same time into a small squat and then come right back up. Just play around with your wide-legged forward fold here. I feel like we don't do this pose enough. And then find some stillness. Plant the left hand directly underneath your face. Inhale, open the right arm up towards the sky for revolved fan pose. Good, so we're still in our wide-legged forward fold. All we did was bring the right arm up towards the sky, left hand down. On your next exhale, bring the right hand down and switch sides. Open the left hand up towards the sky. Exhale, bring it down, switch. Right hand opens up. And exhale, switch, left hand opens up. See if you can go a little farther this time. And drop it down. Slowly begin to bring the feet back together into center. And this time stopping when they're hip distance apart. Inhale, find your halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise and reach all the way up. Exhale, dive it back down, forward fold. Inhale, find your half lift. Exhale, plant the hands down, step it back, high to low plank. Inhale for up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog pose. Shake the head yes, and shake the head no. And come back to center. Look at your hands. Draw your right knee into your chest and find your pigeon pose. Left leg extended back, right leg underneath you. So a couple variations of pigeon. If this is very uncomfortable for you, you can flip over onto your back and do figure four. And then if you like, you can go into supine pigeon and grab behind the knee. Or you can stay here and sit on a block, right? Place it right behind your right butt cheek. Or you can even bring blocks in front of you here to prop your hands and elbows up on, whichever you like. I'm going to drop down onto my elbows. But just find a comfortable position for pigeon, keeping the back toes untucked. Take a deep breath in, deep breath out. Just kind of release into it. Pigeon can be really uncomfortable for a lot of people because we hold a lot of tension in our hips, but I promise you, if you do this pose more often, it will help relieve some of that tension, especially if you sit a lot. Pigeon is great. Take 3 more rounds of breath here. And after your last exhale, start to walk your hands back up. Tuck the back foot toes. Press up and back into your down dog. And then we're going to switch sides. So draw the left knee into the chest. Find your pigeon pose on this side. Untuck the back foot toes and find your pigeon variation that you like on this side. It does not have to be the same variation as the other side. Maybe this side had a bad injury or is always a little tighter, or maybe it feels better over here. Who knows? But you can do any sort of variation. It does not have to be the same. And take 4 full rounds of breath here. And see with each exhale if you can kind of release some tension in the glute and the hip joint each time. And take 1 more final round of breath. Begin to walk your hands back up. Tuck the back foot toes, press up and back into your down dog. And then drop the knees down, kick the legs through, coming into a seated position on the mat. All right, so reach the hands forward, feet are on the mat, or soles are on the mat. Slowly lower yourself down, 1 vertebrae at a time, all the way until you reach the bottom. Obviously, the faster you go, the less of an ab workout you'll get, but come on, we all love abs, right? All right, so we're on the ground. Soles of the feet are still on the mat. Palms face down, dig the heels in and squeeze and lift the glutes up towards the sky, pressing the palms into the ground. And then we're going to get a little crazy today. Dig that left heel into the ground, really press through the quad, and then slowly begin to peel your right foot off the ground, lifting the right leg up. Now, obviously, you can do regular glute bridge if you prefer, but just thought we'd change it up a little bit and hold for 3, 2, 1. Bring it back down, slowly lower all the way down. Good. So this is focusing on building glute strength as well as giving us a nice back bend before the end of practice tonight. You can windshield wiper the legs if that feels good. And come back through center. Squeeze and lift the heels, lift the glutes up. And then dig that right heel in this time. And when you're ready, press the palms into the ground, squeeze and lift the left leg up and hold. Press out through that heel for 3, 2, 1. And slowly bring that leg back in, slowly lower all the way down. Good job. Again, you can windshield wiper the legs here. And then hug both knees into your chest. And you can massage out the low back by rocking side to side or making circles with the knees, whichever you like better. And then for our final pose, you can either take legs up the wall or you can do happy baby, whichever you prefer. Grabbing the outer edges of the feet for happy baby, kind of pulling the knees in towards your armpits. Or you can do a half happy baby where you have one leg down, one leg up, whichever you prefer. It's a nice part about yoga. You get to choose a lot of different things. And then when you're ready, you can either stay in legs at the wall for your Shavasana, or you can start to make your way down into corpse pose if that's the way you like to do your Shavasana. Or you can sit in a seated position. The choices are all up to you for what you choose. We're going to take one deep breath in together. So deep breath in through the nose. Exhale, force the air out through your mouth like we did at the beginning of class. And relax and enjoy these last few moments of quiet to yourself. I know Mondays can be crazy, they can be busy, they can be full of work that was loaded up over the weekend, but it's important that we make time for our self-care in these Monday evenings to try to get us back on track for the week. Just focus on your breath. Nothing else is important right now. Start to bring some movement back into your fingers and your toes, and your elbows and your knees. And whenever you're ready, just roll over onto one side. Taking your time. There is no rush here. And slowly making your way up to a seated position, keeping the eyes closed And sitting up nice and tall. And bring your hands into heart center. And as we say at the end of every class, namaste. Thank you so much for tuning in to this live yoga class. I hope you enjoyed it. And I will see you all back here at 5:30 on Wednesday for a sculpt class. Hope everyone has a wonderful week, and the sun is shining, so we can't be that upset on a nice, sunny, warm Monday. So hope everyone has a great first week of spring, and I'll see you on Wednesday. Bye.